Alright, so this is the first time that I know of that the extra printings for beta for Sorcery Contested Realm have made it to Canada. And I'm guessing that this is the newer printings and not an original printing, i.e. whatever people called summer printing and whatever came after that, however many times they reprinted it. So I expect there to be some coloration differences in the cards, and I would like to see them. So I've put up some elites and uniques from the original printing of beta that I have, just to see if I can point out the differences, and I may at some point go into it further in another video where I compare the different cards that I get from this to the different cards I've gotten from my previous box opening. And it'd just be really cool to see the differences. I'm glad that I finally got one of these printings, and and I was able to get it from distribution, if I'm right, and this is the extra printing or the reprint or whatever. And so far I can't really tell much of a difference. That does look like a little bit more color and contrast, because the original printing was, I guess, in comparison, less vibrant or more dull, depending on what your perspective is and how you feel about it. So what was the unique in this one? Oh, unique site. Okay. It'd be weird if this was the original printing. That would mean that these were held somewhere, either Sorcery themselves had them in a warehouse, or the distributor had them in a warehouse and didn't distribute them when they went out of stock. So I don't know, Elite Magic Chaos Twister, that does look more vibrant than what I remember of the original Chaos Twister, but we'll have to see. I think I've got one, so I'll be able to compare it. Haven't opened beta Sorcery in a while. Upwelling, yeah, I'm definitely seeing more color, more saturation. So, oh, good. We do have an example that I pulled. I figured one of these guys might come up. So, that's pretty great. And here's the rest of them. So let's grab both these cards and compare them. Now I don't remember which was which. You can see there's definitely a coloration difference. I'm pretty sure, I'll have to recheck the video now. I forget where. I'm pretty sure this was the one that I just pulled from the top. That's the original beta, and this is the newer one. More color and saturation. It's slight. It's a slight difference, but that's pretty good. So. All right. Be interesting if I get a ruby core. That'd be very handy in this particular situation, and handy in general because cores are great. Oh, Infernal Legion. There we go. Nice. So this time I'm placing it on the left, and here's the rest of the cards. I don't think I've ever pulled a Curio. All right. So now we definitely know this is the one from the top, and this is the one that came out now. Yeah, you can definitely see there's a little bit more saturation on this one on the left, and this one on the right has just a little less saturation. I don't think one is more dull or one is more, I don't know, vibrant. I think it's just a tiny bit more saturation, right? It'd be funny if I pulled each one of these things that I just randomly pulled out of the pile of cards that I have. Over here I had some beta that were in sleeves, and I said, oh, these are good ones, so I didn't go too depth into it. Wicked Witch, I don't think I ever got a Wicked Witch in the original opening of Alpha or Beta. So there's customers around here. There's a tattoo parlor. They're running a special. There's a town, there's a foil. There's a town festival on, so called the Potato Festival, or Pot Fest for short, as we used to say in high school. I'm sure everyone still refers to it that way. But so if you hear people talking, it's because people coming down, up from downstairs, and they're getting some sort of little freebie from Taz at the tattoo parlor. Ooh, Enchantress. Sweet. I don't pull many avatars from the thing. Maybe taking up too much space with these elites and stuff. No curio. What's this? Just an ordinary river site. Let's pile these up a little bit better. So that we can have the foils have a little spot to themselves where you can see them better than off in the corner. That is much more saturated than I remember Headless Haunt. Okay, so you can definitely see it even when you don't have a card in hand, if you've seen enough of them anyway. The Blood Ravens look about the same. Scarabs, oddly, I mean, they've always been pretty vibrant. What was the exceptional elite replication? Bull Demon. Hold on, I don't remember if I got that one before. I'll try and speed run this a little so I can get to more stuff. And who knows, a customer might walk in, I might have to pause the video. Normally I do this before I open the store, but because of the Town Festival I opened the store early and forgot that I was probably going to do that. So, no curios. So, I mean, Beta's been doing well. Despite the reprints, it's been above MSRP the entire time. So, Waypoint Portal, Wrath of the Sea. So, the reprints just maybe dulled the exuberance a little bit. It wasn't like they crashed the market. So, but the thing is that people were expecting to be able to collect and also invest in this kind of thing. Oh, this is the first giant shark I had. Hometown TCG's favorite card. And Mega Amoeba. Nice. And so people have to keep in mind, it's not just about players. I mean, let's say it's 60% about players, but there's another 40% of, you know, maybe 30% is collectors and 10% is investors. They're each a part of the market. They're each a part of the collectible card aspect of this game. And if you don't want a collectible card game, there's all kinds of other games that are even better than Magic that aren't collectible, and therefore you can just buy it one-off, and what money you spend, and some of them even have expansions and stuff like that, so you can continually refresh the game. It's not Magic and Sorcery and all these collectible card games don't have some sort of... No, Crown Prince, I don't remember if I ever got him. They don't have any special... I haven't got a lot of foils. Any special provenance over this kind of thing, right? They're not like... Because they're collectible card games. Huh, I don't remember seeing Divine Healing. Is that a new card? I don't know, maybe. Lord of the Unland, I don't know. Yeah, so to get back to it, yeah, the players drive the game and therefore the utility, and utility adds more stability to the secondary market. Occult Ritual, I don't remember if I ever got that one. Here comes a foil. Scavenging Fiend. That's just a exceptional. So, yeah. So they add the utility adds the stability to the secondary market, and you know the investors add some stability to the box prices, and collectors add a little bit of stability to both, right? And they're all part of this whole thing, and it's how you end up having your collections, even though you're just a player. If you get out of playing and you move into something else, or you just decide to drop it, you can sell your stuff and you'll recover some or all or more than your money back. And without those two others, that's not happening, right? Mountain Giant. No matter how many players there are, if it's just about utility and you just need these cards, their value will not hold the same way. And that's just the way that it is. So the investors and collectors have to be kept happy in a collectible card game. And sometimes that means that the players don't get everything they want exactly how they want it, right? And they've got to give a little, but the investors and collectors do too. So I don't know if we say that beta is overprinted, but I'm going to be doing an opening of Dragon Lord, and that's severely underprinted. I made a video a while back that, or maybe like a day or two ago, that they should have switched that. They should have underprinted the beta and overprinted the Dragon Lord. Get the Dragon Lord set into players' hands and get beta off the market. But mostly, again, I'm going to say this every single time, Highland Princess, they need more than one set a year. Minimum 2. Probably 3. 4, that's debatable, right? But they need at least 2 sets a year, and a small set like Dragon High Lord does not count. So they need to move to that, or else I don't think that this game will survive. As a game, I think it will survive as a collectible, maybe. It's possible. I don't know. But as a game, no store is going to support, really, the game, right? Not to the level that players want it to be supported. Sure, they'll let you play in the store. I mean, there's no one stopping that. And I had a tournament, and I wanted to run more Sunday events, and I just couldn't get people to come in because if someone goes down and they choose one store nearby, not even really nearby. It's more nearby to them than it is to me. So that's where everyone goes, and they're conglomerating in these little pockets, right? Eventually, as it grows, these pockets will start to overlap, and maybe some stuff will come over here, which is why I support the people that are far away from me that aren't necessarily buying anything at my store. But the point is, I'm a crazy man. That's stupid. No other store is going to do it. I guess that's vibrant. Yeah. No other store is going to go out of their way to get product into the hands of people who aren't ever coming to their store, right? Unless they're crazy like me and think that there's a long game and that the expansion will eventually hit you, right? That by doing that you'll grow it so much that it starts to encroach into your area, and then you've already been supporting the game, right? That's what my thought process was. Plus I like the game and I wanted to support it. And I like the people that are off far away from me that are enjoying the game. But anyway, the point is, if this is just about players, no store is going to go out of their way to support the players of this game because it doesn't financially really make all that much sense to put effort into supporting when there's only one set a year. So now, if it's just a kitchen table at home game, sure, then I guess maybe it doesn't really matter. But if you want to be able to play with strangers at a store, the better the collectors do, the better the stores do, the better the investors do, the better chance you have of that becoming ubiquitous everywhere. So that's just how I see it, and I just wanted to let people know, just in case they think, they have a different perspective, and I'm just offering a different one, and maybe you don't agree at all, and you won't take this to heart at all. That's fine. It's value your own opinion, get information, decide what you think is right or makes sense or whatever, or what you support. What do we got going on here? I wonder if one day I'll see a curio. Other than, I guess, in video form. I did see... Oh! Oh, Max Igneous. I don't have that one. Nice. That's a nice little pull. Another thing that I brought up was the idea of eat your vegetables. So there was the video when Dragon Lord first, that I put out when it first got available for order at the distribution, and we found out how little of it we're getting. Mix Aqua. I got a lot of those. Actually, did I bring one up? No, I didn't. Yeah, so the reason why Dragon Lore is so underprinted is because of the not terrible, maybe terrible, I don't know. The sales of Arthurian Legends, right? And I'll just pause for now. Just some potential customers coming to check the place out. Here I'm back, and I did notice this before I went, so that's a very nice little hit, Doomsday Device. This was, I don't know whether it's valuable in comparison to the other unique foils, but I'm glad I got it in unique foil because I remember seeing this thing when Eric still had just a Facebook page and he was showing off the art, and that was one of the cards that really excited me, that and Crusade and Jihad. Just because it's super cool looking and giant bomb, and seeing the grid for the first time and realizing the game was more of a cross between a board game and a card game. I just like the innovation of it. So Pudge Butcher, huh? What's this? Exceptional Sight, Elite Mortals. Alright, we're getting to the end here, and I think I am noticing, just with all these cards on the table, and if you go back to an older video where I opened beta, this is much more saturation in colors, much more vibrant when you put all the cards together. Landdeed. What's this? Infiltrate. Elite. Nice. And Wave Shaper. Let's see. Summoning Sphere. I got another foil coming up. I mean, it makes sense that there weren't foils in other packs, and now I'm getting a lot of them. Angler. Scorpions, but I don't think I'm going to get any cool, really big foils now, because I think I got an elite and a unique foil, so I'm not sure that I'm likely to get another either unique or elite. I think it's probably one each. I might be wrong. Oh, Seer. And Cone of Flame. This is exceptional. All right. One more pack. Poisonous Dagger, Cone of Flame, and Squirming Mass. And what's this? Recall. Yeah, it's a nice little foil. Alright, and that's it for the beta box opening, and then the next video will probably be Dragon Lord, and we'll talk about Dragon Lord in that video.